always way longer than I intend them to be. But that's what happens when I like kind of sit down and talk to you as if we're like going for coffee. Oh, I did get long dark hairs on my belly. Hi guys! Can you say hello? Say hi guys! Welcome back to our channel! We have official studio lighting for you today. Most of my monthly updates are like vlog style, raw and ratchet. Huh, Penny girl? But I put a bow in her hair for you guys. Oh, are you not happy? We're gonna eat in the first portion of the video, and then probably towards the end she'll be all ready to go. But hi guys, welcome back. Oh, Alice is gonna join us too. So also normally in these updates I usually don't have makeup on or don't have a lot, but I just got done filming another video, so that's why I'm all done up. But honestly guys, I put on a full face of makeup like this maybe once every 2 weeks, once every week and a half, and only to film videos. So if you're watching this, I don't want you to think like, oh my gosh, how does she do that? How does she put on a full face of makeup while still be a mom? I still have not figured out how to do that. On a day-to-day basis, I don't really wear makeup. So yeah, per usual, this is gonna be kind of an open and honest. Oh, and Roro wants to join the video too. Everybody wants to be in the videos. But this is going to be an open and honest 5-month update. I keep saying 4-month because I feel like she's 4 months. I can't believe she's 5 months old. Oh, I'm going to skip around again, but if you want to know more about my makeup, I just filmed a makeup and beauty haul where I show you guys most of what I'm wearing. I don't think that's up yet, so if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that video. And then if you are subscribed and don't have your notification bell turned on, turn that on so you don't miss that video, or just check back on my channel here and there because it will go up eventually. But I think it's all drugstore. Yeah, it's mostly drugstore. But anyways, Penelope Max Zuniga is 5 months old today. I know I already said that, but I'm saying it, maybe it'll sink in better because I can't believe how fast she's growing. It feels like yesterday, like I had her, and I'll link my birth vlog here. I rewatched it today and it kind of made me sad. Comment down below. I know probably lots of people feel this way, but mamas, like, do you get sad as your baby gets older? Like, I'm sad because I feel like time is going by so fast, but then a part of me is happy that she's growing happy and healthy, you know. So sad. Anyways, let's talk about Penelope. So in her 4-month update, I talked about how she was sleeping through the night. I don't know if it's the 4-month regression. They say like at 4 months they have a sleep regression. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that she's just going through a different phase, but she has been not sleeping through the night as well. So I don't know, that's one thing that I'm learning and I'm trying to kind of get the hang of, is that most babies don't go on a schedule and stay on a schedule. You know what I mean? Like, she'll start a really good schedule and okay, yeah, this is getting easy, and then out of nowhere she'll randomly change what she's doing. Aside from the past 2 nights, she did get in a really good routine of going to sleep pretty easily, like going down. I do nurse her to sleep at night, and which I've heard, oh, don't do that, your baby's not going to learn how to sleep. I don't know. That's another thing that I'm really kind of grasping, is that do what's best for you and your baby. Yes, it's good to hear what other people do for suggestions and ideas, but for the most part, like, try to follow your gut instincts and what you think is best, because I don't know, that's just what I've been doing, and it's made my anxiety go down a lot, which I think ultimately, like, that's the best thing for your baby, is to have a happy as can be, less stress mom, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so we were in a really good routine of around 8:39, I would nurse her. It's almost like she knew it was time to sleep because she would nurse until she would fall asleep, and then I'd put her, we're in my bedroom right now actually, in her crate. She sleeps in a raised pack and play right by my bed still. I don't know, I just like having her close so I can hear her, and kudos to mamas who can get their babies to sleep in their crib by 5 months, but I don't know. This is where we're at. But I nursed her for about, oh, are you done? Are you ready to say hello? Are you ready to say hello? Is that your puppy? That's one thing, she loves her puppies and her puppies love her. She's really into, let's see if she'll do it. She really likes to grab for them and pet them. This one, not so much. Her favorite is Lily, and Lily is obsessed with her. That's one thing I get asked a lot, is how are the dogs with her? They're so good, especially this one, Roro. She's really, really good with her. She's careful. Alice, the black one you saw earlier, is just, she's just rambunctious, and I think she low-key is kind of jealous of Penelope, but she's still careful, like, and lets her kind of do whatever. And Lily, our other dog, is just mama to Penelope. Like, Penelope is her baby. She is so careful. Like, obviously I'm joking, but I would pretty much leave Penelope home alone with Lily, and Lily's like Nana from Peter Pan. Anyways, yeah, so she's been grabbing and reaching for the doggies a lot, huh? You want to just get rubbed, don't you? And they just let her do whatever she wants to them. It's so cute. But anyways, these videos are all over the place. I'm sorry. But she got in a really good habit of nursing. She'd nurse for like 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, but then you would go down in your crate, in your little bed right there. You'd go down and she would stay down. Sometimes she'd wake up like after 20 minutes and I would just pick her up, nurse her, and she'd go back to sleep. And then when she was down for good, she would sleep for like 10, 11 hours straight sometimes. Huh. But then a couple weeks ago, she started waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning on the dot. Kind of creepy. But you're baptized, so you're all protected, huh? Sometimes she'll wake up at 3 now, usually around 2:33. And then she wakes up again sometimes at like anywhere between 5, 6, or 7. I don't know. She's still, they say around 3 months they'll go on a schedule, and she still is kind of not so much on a schedule, huh, baby? But you'll get there, huh? You'll get there. Yes, you will. Beautiful. She, as you can see, she's all over the place. Her doctor at her 4-month appointment, he said, he called her crazy. He's like, she's a crazy baby because she's always moving. She's always reaching for things. She's just active. Like, she's such an active baby. Which she was like that in my stomach too. She was always kicking all the time, and yeah, it's so weird. It's like she's exactly what I thought she was going to be. Like, her personality is exactly like how I thought it was going to be when I was pregnant. I don't know if it's that I felt her energy and like, I don't know. But she is just the sweetest, most precious ball of sunshine. She smiles at people. She will pretty much go to anybody. Like, that's another thing. She loves parties and big family events with lots of people. She's just passed around. She's happy. She loves other kids. What you looking at, huh? Oh, what you looking at, gorgeous girl. Gorgeous girl. And if we're at like a family event or a party, or if we're anywhere other than the house, she will not take more than like a 20-minute power nap when I nurse her. Like, for example, we went to a party and we got there, I think at like 4. We didn't leave till like 9:30. She took one little 15-minute cat nap while she was eating, and that was it. She can go up to like 6 to 7 hours without taking more than like a little power nap. It's crazy. I asked her doctor, he said as long as she's getting decent hours of sleep through the night, it's fine. Huh. You just don't like to sleep. You still have FOMO. You've had that since you were a little baby. We did get out her walker, which she's still a little too short to actually walk with. I'll insert a video though of her playing with it now. She's like, she was fascinated with it. Wow, you like that new toy, huh? You're so smart. Her little feet barely don't even touch. Wow, this one you spin it. Yeah. Wow. She's like all excited. Wow.
Penny girl poo poo.
Her little feet. that's another thing. I don't know if you can see, but she is like almost standing on her own. It's really weird. Like if I prop her up and give her something to hold on to, she is almost standing by herself. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, that too, guys. I've bought her all different kinds of teething toys, and you still like my fingers the best, huh? So I just make sure my hands are clean, and we just let her chew on her fingers because that seems to suit her teething the best. Which that dude, like you saw that, she's got a little bit of sass in her. It's so funny. I'll insert a clip now of her kind of like being sassy talking. I call her sweet and sour pork because she really is the sweetest baby. She'll smile at strangers. She's so happy. But when she wants something, like you can be sassy, huh? And her Chinese zodiac sign is the pig. So that's why I call her sweet and sour pork. But I love it. That's going to be a good treat for you to have. But where was it? Oh, the feet thing. So she's always kind of liked to kick and use her feet. And it's even more so now. Like if she can use her feet to pick up something rather than her hands, she'll use her feet. It's so funny. The other day she was at my mom's. Oh, I'll tell you about that. Jessie and I went on our first date since having her. But at my mom's, my mom has a piano, and she was like, well, we tried playing the piano with her hands, but she just wanted to play it with her feet. So I'll insert a clip of that. It is so funny.
Hi, Penelope. Are you playing the piano?
Wow!
The beautiful.
Yeah! Yeah!
You can. Yeah. She's smiling. You rock now.
Yeah!
Yeah.
She's doing her arm too?
It's okay, baby.
Good! Yay! But yeah, I still stand by. I think she's gonna be a little soccer player maybe, which I'm gonna have to read up on because I only know about softball, volleyball. I know a little bit about football, but I doubt you'd like to play that, so anyways. So yeah, a little like life update. Jessie and I did leave her alone for the first time 2 weeks ago. That's one thing that's been hard is because I am solely nursing her. It takes me a really long time to save up milk enough to where I'd be comfortable leaving her for more than a couple hours. So I saved up milk. We dropped her off at my mom and her papa's house. And you're sucking like you're hungry, but you didn't want to eat anymore. Yeah, so we left her at Nana and Papa's house, and Jessie and I went and saw The Lion King, and that's one thing, if you haven't done that already, do that, guys. Like, that's one thing that's just, everybody says it, and you don't really know until you experience it, but you do have to make time for your marriage and your partner. And it's hard because babies take up so much of your time and energy, and you most likely love your partner so much that it's just like, oh, like, you know, I don't have the energy, and they'll understand, but it is important to make them a priority still. So that was really fun. She did really good. When we came back, she was just kind of like, oh, hi, like, she was fine. Huh, this is your favorite puppy, huh? This is the one I was talking about. Huh, this your baby. Yes, I'm taking good care of your baby. This is the Nana puppy. She does this too. She'll like literally watch Jessie and I like to make sure like you guys better be doing a good job with her. Huh, that's your puppy. And she'll like pull out her fur and like Lily just lets her do whatever. So yeah, I'm trying to think. She's been talking a lot more, as you guys have seen. Huh. Sometimes she said mum, mama, which is weird because they say that the m sound is harder than the duh sound, so most babies will say dada first, but she's said mum. Or like one night in the middle of the night at like 2, she woke up and I swear even Jessie heard it. It sounded like she said, mommy! Huh? Are you going to say mommy? Do you have anything else to tell them? Oh, food-wise, so I'm still exclusively breastfeeding we have been letting her try food. We've kind of been doing that for a while. So like, if we're having something like, I'm probably gonna get shamed in the comments, but like, we had chili mango popsicles and we just kind of let her try anything we're eating. She loved the chili mango popsicles. When I was pregnant, I craved spicy a lot and red meat. Those were my like, red meat was my biggest craving. She loves sucking on fruit. We went to my dad's the other day and he had watermelon for you, huh? Tata cut watermelon and you were loving it. Do you like that?
Is that gonna fill your tummy with the taste of nuts and honey?
I can hear her sucking.
She is. She's sucking the juice out of this thing.
She loves it.
I think I am gonna start actually feeding her food probably within the next couple weeks because gosh, since she was young, like 3 months or so, she's just been so interested in food and I've just been trying to hold out because I just want you to have natural mama's milk as long as you can. Yeah. She's getting bored. Let's get you a toy. Okay. Guys, crinkly things are her favorite. Huh. Yes, I'll try to link this toy down below for you. She has a giraffe version of it too, but it's nice because it's crinkly and then it has these like nice things to teeth on as well. Huh, that feel good on your teeth. I also did finally put up my baby must-haves video, so I'll link that up here and then I'll link it down below in the videos mentioned along with all of her other monthly updates and any videos that I mentioned. Oh, food. So her favorite things so far have been she likes fruit and then she loves meat, which is really weird because like I said, that was my main craving was red meat. And so we went to a party a couple weeks ago and they had carne asada steak and she was wanting it so bad. So I was like, all right, you want to try it? And it was pretty like tough, like it was a big chunk of steak. So I let her chew on that and she was just like going crazy on it. She loved it and when I took it away, she cried. She got so upset. Huh. So I think you're ready for food soon. And then when we went to my dad made hamburgers and made her one without any seasonings and she loved chomping on that. So yeah, I think that's like all of like the major things that I have to say about her. I'll link any other like little videos that we've caught throughout the month right now.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 goodbye a dream.
So now we'll talk a little bit about me. I really don't have too many updates. As I said in the last update, like things have gotten a lot easier. We did finally get a new car, so I have my own car, so that's been really nice. I've actually been wanting to get out of the house, so I'll take her to the grocery store. We went to Goodwill the other day. She does kind of get fussy, and so it's not like how it used to be where I can just be out shopping all day, but it's something. Like it's nice to get out of the house, huh? I take her, that's another thing too. She's like super strong. She usually mainly uses her left hand still, which that's been a reoccurring thing. Like the other day I had a fresh pack of wipies, which are pretty heavy, and she grabbed it with her left hand and was shaking it. I'm like, oh, and she's been doing that too, throwing things. Do you want to lay on the bed and play a little bit? Here you go. You can just lay down and play a little bit. Yeah. But yeah. So if you're watching this and your baby's a couple months old or you haven't had your baby yet, or if you're just in a spot where you're just like, oh my gosh, you look at other moms and are like, how do they do this? How do they go to the grocery store by themselves? Like, if you've been with me on my channel, I hope you remember me saying that. Like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna go to the grocery store by myself? Like, I do it now and it's really not a big deal. If anything, it's funner because I have somebody She likes listening to stories too, don't you? She just listens. You like listening to Mama's stories. Sweet girl. The biggest thing I can say is just be patient and do things on your own time. That's the hardest thing in the world, is to not compare yourself and be like, well, this girl's baby is the same age as my baby and she's doing this and I'm not. You'll do things when you're meant to do them, and there's reasons for things, you know, like there's reasons that when your baby is a couple months old that you don't want to leave the house. That's like Mother Nature helping you take care of your baby, because the first couple months their immune system is very, very fragile, so that's just Mother Nature kind of taking the wheel for you. So that's the biggest thing I can say, is just go with the flow, go with what you feel is right, don't push yourself too much, and things will start going back to normal. I'll show you, I don't know if you guys can see, I'll give you an update on my postpartum body. I have mentioned in the past that, I mean, I still kind of have this, but this is kind of pretty close to what my stomach looked like before having her. I mean, I've always had a pooch, you know what I mean? Like, I've never had a super flat stomach before, but that's one thing, again, that I've mentioned in previous updates. Like, I was not dropping weight right away. I think 2 weeks after I had her, I had dropped about 15 pounds or so, and I stayed at that weight for 3.5 months. And right now, so before getting pregnant with Penelope, I was around 145, 147, sometimes 150. I did get up to 182 or 4, I don't remember. But for the longest time, for the longest time, I could not get below 165. I'm about 160 right now, but I feel like the weight just has been like coming off naturally. I haven't been doing anything. Again, people told me like, just, what is so funny? She's laughing. What is so funny? You know what she likes? She likes when I do Scar from The Lion King. What's that? What did you say? Never mention that name in my presence. You're a funny baby. Oh, she's so cute. But yeah, that's one thing people said. It was just, you know, be patient with yourself, which is the hardest thing in the world to do when you're actually in that state, and when you're like feeling like, oh my gosh, like I feel so uncomfortable in my body. And yeah, and genes play a big thing too in it. I have been going back to the gym. Yeah, so that might be helping, or maybe my body is just getting used to things again. I don't know, but just be patient with yourself. And if even after a year or 2 years you still haven't lost your baby weight, so freaking what? Huh? Your body went through a lot of physical trauma and had to do a lot of work, so be nice to your body. What matters is on the inside, huh? Yes, as long as you're good on the inside, that's what makes you beautiful. So yeah, and then as far as like my mental state, it's kind of been the same. I've been in a pretty good place. I feel like my hormones are kind of evening out. I mean, I have my normal anxiety and weird days like I've always had before having her, but I've been feeling really good. My hair has been falling out in clumps, you guys. I forgot about that. That's one thing I noticed kind of right after I filmed her 4-month update. Literally, like, clumps fall out. You think that's funny? She is just laughing. Mommy's hair is falling out, and then what I have left, you like to pull it out. Yeah. But I've heard that's kind of like a symptom of, you know, postpartum. But yeah, my hair has really started falling out. I have been taking fish oil. I started taking my prenatal again. I took it for a while and then I stopped. And then when my hair started falling out, I'm like, maybe I still need vitamins. So I'm taking a prenatal, 1 fish oil pill, and biotin as well, which they say is all okay for nursing. The biotin's actually supposed to help. She does have some cradle cap, and I have noticed that it's helped her cradle cap. So me taking biotin, she gets a little bit of it through the milk, and it's helped her cradle cap. And it has slowed down my hair falling out. It still falls out. You are just cracking up, sweet girl. Oh, I also forgot about stretch marks too. So I didn't really get stretch marks too bad. I got like the white stretch marks here. I kind of already had some of those before getting pregnant, but on my belly, I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, that's one thing I got is I did get long dark hairs on my belly. I need to pluck these, but I don't know if you guys can see. I did get like a couple very faint stretch marks that didn't show up till like a week after I had her, and I had still have those white stretch marks on my boobs. But literally 2 weeks ago, out of nowhere, those red purpley stretch marks, I'm not gonna show you guys because I don't want to get demonetized, but those really dark red stretch marks popped up underneath my boob, and it's just this one, which this is the one that produces more milk. This used to be my smaller boob, but this is the one that produces more milk, and since she was a newborn, she's preferred this one. Kind of weird, but yeah, so it took 4.5 months for really dark stretch marks to pop up on my boob. At first, bless you. At first, I was like, oh my gosh, bless you. Those are really bad. Like, oh, like that looks terrible. But then I'm like, you know what? No. These things produce many meals a day for her. They keep her fed. They do a lot of work, and they're gonna get battle scars. So what? Huh? It's worth it. But yeah, I think that's like everything I have to tell you guys. These videos are always way longer than I intend them to be, but that's what happens when I like kind of sit down and talk to you as if we're like going for coffee. And comment down below any experiences, any thoughts you have. I love the comment sections on these videos. I thought about like not doing these videos anymore, but that's just one thing that I just love is the comment section of these videos. Everybody gives the best advice. Everybody's so supportive, so loving. This particular community, like my particular subscribers, you guys are just, you're wonderful people, and I just love you guys, and I'm sure it's helpful to other people who read the comments too. So, do you want to say goodbye? Yeah, you want to say goodbye to them? Say goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to listen to my mommy blab. Huh? And we'll catch you in our next video.